Good evening, Mayor, Council, and residents. I am going to share my screen with you. All right. So I'm going to start with just the agenda, just a few things we're going to cover today. There were quite a few city events and activities, so I'll just talk a little bit about those. Okay, snowstorm. Listen, we really did. We were expecting quite a bit more. The projections were anywhere from 3 to 20 inches. We were very pleasantly surprised last night when we sat on a few of the meetings, OPM and the COG calls, both significantly reducing the totals that were expected from anywhere from 1 to 4 inches. So that was good news for us. Either way, the DPW team was fully mobilized and they were ready. We had about 18 staff members here ready to work. And actually they were on the trucks and throughout the community under the leadership of course, Hal Metzler and of course, Joe Buckholtz and Aaron Jones as the operational leads. As of today, all the streets and parks are clear. Our recycling and yard waste took place. Remember, if we're going to have to cancel that, we will send notification out in advance. And then I do want to just remind everyone that for residents and businesses and particularly that sidewalks should be cleared within 24 hours after a snowfall event. If it is necessary to change that, we will make sure that we get that messaging out to the residents and to the community. The last snowstorm, of course, we had to make exceptions because of the layers of ice. Also, just a reminder to go to our website to get any updates. If you haven't signed up for our email and text alerts, please do that because that's the quickest way to get information. And then if you have any issues, just remember to please report those to C-Click-Fix. Call us at the front desk. And as always, you can call the police emergency or non-emergency line, depending. So we have good news here. Prince George's County has the first specialty running store, and it's right here in Hyattsville, Haraka. And so we do want to congratulate the owners, Jesse and Carol Holland. Many of our elected officials celebrated with them this weekend. They had their grand opening ceremony. They had a lot of running, a lot of events. They had a run, walk in the morning, and then they had some raffles and education and training and all kinds of fun things. They actually had a two-day event. They had some events on Friday night as well. So let's see. At this point, I think the most important thing is that they are going to get involved in some weekly walks. So anyone that would like to join them, please feel free to do that. We want to thank our elected officials and all the community that came out to greet and welcome this new store. Again, really thrilled to have it here, right here in Hyattsville. Okay, and then we also had a Black History Month event. We were very honored to have the president of Prince George's County chapter of African American Historical and Genealogical Society. Her name is Pat Ford Neal, and then a life member Nathaniel Miles here. They gave a good overview of a lot of things, particularly how to begin researching and cataloging if you want to start looking at your family history. And then they also did a project on, they have a Prince George's County Lynching Memorial Project, which tells stories of former lynched slaves. So it's a very educational and informative session that we hosted. Youth Advisory Council, I am really proud of these young people. They have taken up the mission of working on mental health awareness for our young people. And they've had a couple of events. And hold on, I'm gonna Sandra, can I toss to you? I want you to talk a little bit about this if you don't mind.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. So as Tracy mentioned, the Youth Advisory has been working on raising awareness about mental health and issues affecting young people. They have received different trainings. They have also completed filming a video for mental health, which will be released on World Teen Mental Health Day in March 2nd. They have collaborated with the communications team to create a mental health poster. This poster will be displayed citywide to share resources and supports for individuals who are dealing with mental health challenges. The YAC has also participated in the Children Mental Health Matters campaign, an annual poster contest. And this is the poster that they created alongside the communications team, the art of the brain that you see that's one of the arts that one of our youth created. And the motto is like, be kind to your brain. And then it shows all the resources available in their website. Hopefully they win the contest. This is a state of Maryland contest that they participated in. Next slide.
Okay.
And as they continue to enhance their knowledge about issues that they're affecting young people, they reach out to Dr. Scott Showalter, which is the coordinator of psychological service for PGCPS. During their meeting, they discussed different resources, and he introduced them to the resources of strength, mental wellness programs, which is implemented in PGCPS schools to support students who are dealing with mental health challenges. They will continue to meet and discuss different ways to partner up. Other activities that we have had, we continue to have the youth financial literacy workshops in collaboration with the Chase Bank. The most recent workshop, they talked about the difference of investing and how to invest safely. Over the weekend, we also had the fun annual parent-child dance where a lot of our young people came together to dance, play games, and eat snacks.
And one more, Sandra.
Yep, and as you know, our youth took an opportunity on Friday to go and visit the African American Museum, where they learned about the history, stories, and were able to see different historical artifacts. We also had our community conversation, and the title of that was Common Ground, a bingo activity where they interact with the community members and speak about the difference while uncovering the shared values that we have among each other.
Yeah, and we do that one in partnership with some of the community members. Julia Gasper Bates and Kelly Barillo came in, and it was a really engaging conversation. Okay, a couple more slides. The CERT team, we're really proud of those dedicated volunteers. They are really working hard, trying to figure out ways and working with our police officers, identifying ways that they can support not only our police, the emergency response team, but also the community. The File of Life campaign is one that they've been spreading the word on. They've gone to a few different areas to present on that, but it's where they help residents fill out medical information, contact information. And then, of course, again, our police officers came in and they're looking at mutual opportunities to train together and work together. Reggie, anything to add on that?
Would just like to say thank you very much. You said it all, but next month, look for the CERT team to have a few minutes with you, and we're going to ask for support to formalize the CERT team into a city committee. So we're looking for that next month. So stay tuned, and we're looking forward to serving the community in greater capacities.
Yeah, there's a lot of advantages in moving from a team that was initially informally put together to becoming a committee where they can actually do some work on behalf of the city. So we're pretty excited about the CERT team and all of the volunteers that are stepping up. Okay, and then there was a read-in, African American read-in. Our officers participate in this. I think we've done this for several years now, but they went to Rosa Parks Elementary School once again, and the officers, along with Linzer, had an opportunity to go into several different classrooms and actually engage with the young people, read to them, and tell stories and just have a good time with them. So we thank Rosa Parks for inviting the city to come out and all of the officers that actually were able to participate. And my last slide is on Women's History Month. We have some poets, and I hope I don't butcher the name, Pioneer and Amuche the poet and host Reggie Cabio. They're going to support our program next Thursday, March 5th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the city building. And they're going to do a few things. They're going to have a live performance where they tell poetry, and then they're going to work with any of the attendees to help them draft original poetry inspired by some of the great poets. They are going to train us in advance so that those of us who participate feel good about our submissions and the poems that we put together. We hope the community come out and join us for that. It's going to be a good time, and we look forward to seeing some of you out there. Okay, finally, I just want to remind everyone, this has been up now, I would say maybe 6 months, maybe longer. This is our capital improvement projects website. And I just want to make sure that everyone knows that if you want to get an update on what's going on in your community with capital projects, with development projects, with anything dealing with infrastructure, parks, etc., that you can go to this website, www.hyattsville.org/capital projects, and get an update and see a summary of some of the things that we are working on. I think that's the last slide. I'm just going to go through some upcoming events. So we've got Zumba. That's on Monday and Wednesdays. We do that regularly. Creative Minds. You can see some of the other things. Hyattsville is home. We've got the seated exercise class for older adults. And then the In Wellness We Thrive Arts Workshop coming up. So all of those, we will continue to announce those as we get closer to the dates. This week, we've got the Race and Equity Task Force, Health and Wellness Advisory Committee, Board of Supervisors of Elections, and the Shade Tree Board. And then some upcoming events. Financial literacy class again this week. Diaper distribution is also this week. Then next week, we've got financial literacy. We've got a Ward 5 community meeting next week. We've already talked about Women's History Month, and then invasive vine removals in Ward 3. That is all I have, Mayor, Council residents, and so I can take your questions if you have any.
Okay. Colleagues, any questions? Looks like you did a great job, Ms. Douglas. There are no questions.
All right. Good to go.